Yeah, the biggest mistake that men make, especially men who have got bad social anxiety with talking to women and dating and relationships, is they don't allow themselves to be vulnerable. And another way of saying that, I've said it for years, as you guys have known, and a lot of society disagrees with me, and I'm not even worried about it at all, is not being yourself. And if you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and a lot of men associate being vulnerable as being weak, but they don't realise that that's actually the opposite. That it's a strength of character. It's a strong man that is himself, can be himself, sorry, and be vulnerable and not try and be perfect, but be who you are, and not try and be me or someone on the internet or someone on a movie or a celebrity or someone, one of your friends, or someone at school that you grew up with. You've got to be you. And if you're not going to be you, then your relationships are always going to be, they're not going to be great. And more importantly, you're not going to have a good relationship with yourself. So it's a two-way relationship. You've got to conduct yourself in an honest way with women and towards yourself. If you don't, then you're going to get what you've been continuously getting right now. And if you're satisfied with that, then that's fair enough. Then I don't have any business telling you how to be confident and improve. But if you're not satisfied and you're not happy with the way that you conduct yourself and you speak to women or you're dating, whether it's for the first time, talking to a woman, asking her out, whether it's going on a date with someone that you've got a connection with, first time, whether it's at an event, in the park, in a coffee shop, or in a relationship. Even in a relationship, a lot of men, they're not themselves. They're protecting because of fear of being hurt and not feeling good enough. So you've got to shake off those anxieties and those demons and doubts and say, I am good enough, and be who you're meant to be. And if a woman doesn't like you for who you are, then it's not the right woman. That goes for anyone. That would be the same advice for women. So it's really, but of course, guys will say, well, I'm not quite confident in who I am. Well, of course you're not confident because you've not been practicing being that person. It defeats the whole purpose. So of course you're not going to be confident at something because you've been making it a habit to not do it. So you're not going to be confident at cleaning your apartment if you've never cleaned it for 6 months. Clean it every day for 6 months and eventually will become second nature. Same with talking to women. You're not going to be confident with them if you haven't been practicing being yourself. So be yourself right now. You haven't got to wait to be yourself. I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I think that's a pile of BS. I believe in practice it now, whilst you are a nervous beginner. Humble yourself, be vulnerable, and build your way up. And I learnt that same lesson in boxing. You're going to get found out, so you don't need to get to that point. Humble yourself. Doesn't matter if you're nervous to begin with. You're not going to be nervous forever. It's better to be I'd rather be nervous talking to a woman, being who I am, who God's made me to be, than being not nervous, but inside I know I'm lying. I'm putting on a front. There's an act going on. It doesn't feel good. You know that already. You know that deep down. You can't lie to your own heart. You can't lie to your instincts. Be yourself. And if it's hard, still do it. If it's uncomfortable, that's the process. Do it one step at a time. This is what women are attracted to in men, amongst many things, confidence, charisma, but it's really that the man is confident in who he is. He doesn't look for approval or permission, but respectfully at the same time. I'm big on that. And that's when you see a huge difference. And it feels good when you're yourself. It feels good for me today because I practice being myself on all platforms, whether it's YouTube, in person, with women, family, friends, my clients, and it feels very good. And you're never going to get the type of confidence that you get when you're being yourself and you're being vulnerable and you're being open. Anything else other than that can't compete. Putting on an act, playing these games, tricks, personas, lying, it's all weak. That's weak. A lot of men think that's strong, but they'll learn the harsh lesson. I don't wish this for them, but it will happen later on. They're going to have some kind of meltdown. I've been through it. Lots of guys go for it. They're going to have a lot of pain in their life, a lot of sadness, feeling disconnected. Of course you're going to feel disconnected. You're not being who you are. And then you're not projecting that onto women, onto everyone. So it's just about being yourself. It's not, oh, let me add on some spices, the cake's not sweet enough. No, it's sweet enough. And then as you be yourself more, you get better at being you. So you're not adding on anything. If anything, you're letting go of stuff, all of the fillers, all of the acts, all the tricks, personas. Throw them in the garbage bin, let them go. That's not who you are. and work at revealing more of who you are, and you'll get better. And you'll start noticing it will just seem more easy, simple. You'll be like, why are women reacting to me in such a positive way they never used to? Because you're being confident in yourself. I rest my case. Listen, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to get coaching and learn more, I've got a weekend confidence program coming up where I'm going to be teaching a group of 4 lovely gentlemen how to be themselves and be honest with women and get confidence. It's on the 20th and the 21st of May. I'm also doing one-on-one coaching for relationships, for guys that want to build honest relationships with women and get over social anxiety. So I have a program for that. So if you want to apply for one-on-one coaching, the 6 weeks program, or you want to apply for the group weekend program coming up on the 20th and the 21st of May, which is limited to 4 spaces, send me an email in the box below. Those of you that come on the channel, I appreciate it. Subscribe. My name is Jonathan. I'm a confidence coach for men. I help men to overcome social anxiety so they can live the best life they can live. I do business coaching, I do social anxiety coaching, dating and relationship coaching, and what other coaching, soon probably to be doing some weight loss coaching and diet, because I've really improved at that, lost over 20 pounds. So yeah, appreciate all the support. I'll see you next video. Questions below. If you want for any coaching inquiries about the programs I've mentioned, my email address is below. Send me an email, I'll get back to you, all right? Have a great weekend. I'll speak to you soon.